10, 11, binary, I'm born again. Hey guys, it's Erwin, y'all. Also known as Sam Leonard. I'm going to share some memories, and this may not cover them all. And the lighting was kind of. Pass me a chaff grenade. Pass me a chaff grenade. I don't know. What if I could remote view people and I can. I wonder if it's part of the reason. I don't know. Is that part of the reason why I know like where that spire that Merc is? Yeah, Dale Grill's gonna have to look into that. I don't know, Hank. I'm gonna have to stay in the middle and just be neutral. I'm gonna have to keep looking into it. Even if I think I know the answers, I'll keep looking into it. Alright, enough. Okay, anyway. Piglet, it's time for me to tell you a story. And that is memories I have from YMCA I went to. So let's start. So I was wearing a white hoodie. I had my hair puffy. I had like not really athletic pants. They're probably well, I like the pants, kind of like the pants I'm wearing now, but they're lighter. Dress pants of some sort, like maybe light brown, not sure. So I got my picture taken and I went to the soccer arena. I walked around for a little bit. One girl said hi to me. And then I kept walking around for a little bit. And then I didn't go back the way I came in. I started going the other way. That's towards the basketball court, also track. And this big swarm of girls just show up. And then one of them says, "She thinks you're hot." And then she seemed kind of like closed about it. Like, I don't know if she really liked it or something like that. And then I was like, guys, I've never done this before. As of right now, I still never dated. I never dated anybody or anybody yet. Well, at least not to my conscious recollection. If you want to go way back and get into some potentially fucked up territory, I have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make a joke about that either. I'm just saying I really don't fucking know. Alright. So anyway, let's get going to this here. Then I said something like, "Oh, I don't want to force myself. I don't want her to think some kind of current." And she says, "No, she loves you." And it's like, "Will you date her? Will you date her?" And I was like, "I don't know." And yeah, I never gave my phone number out to anybody. We'll get over to the phone numbers later. I'll say what they are. Even if I did, only one of them would be correct, and I don't know if haywire is still a thing now. But anyway, let's move on with the story. Moving on with the story. Oh, he sings a song, he keeps us here all day long. You can use it if you want, I don't care. Anyway. So yeah, move on. We go back to the soccer arena for a little bit. I kind of blurt out some Tourette's guy things. But I say like a different tone, and thankfully the arena director, oh boy, the arena director. Oh no, not him. No, he's a cool guy. That might have been, let's not say names in this one, alright? Okay. So, we go, I'm kicking the balls around. Not that kind of dangus. Not the cat into Kevin would shatter, but anyway. Yeah, say goodbye to dirty balls. Don't start falling to the floor and start laughing again. Come on. Anyway. So, we're still on the line, the recording. So yeah, lots of kicking stuff around. Sometimes hit the ceiling, make it snow, all that. And I don't remember too much else right now. What happened after that? I just know like I spent a lot of time there. This is before I got a phone. And so my parents was not pleased with me being there long. So then after that, I got a flip phone. It was a hand-me-down. And it's the same number I got for the smartphone. Oh, shit. Be careful now. Why do I sound like a nervous butthead? There's something funny going on there. Alright. So, let's move on. Come on. And that other time I came back, someone said, "Hey Jesse, remember us?" And I think this one, I don't know, god damn it. It either was like around when he's talking again, but I feel like really quickly after that, then we like went into the room where they had the pool table room and they had a couple computers, and like later on they got some metal dance pads in there, but it was like metal dance pads didn't really register that well. Not exactly sure why that was. It was like hooked up to the PlayStation 2, I think. Yeah, there was one computer I didn't have sound. There was another computer I did have sound. Yeah. Okay. Pool table room. God damn it, retard! Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. Should I? Those are a couple. Well, okay, I don't know if it's the same guy who said that. I think the R word was used. I think some other kids were saying it quietly, and then the person saying this because like telling them to knock it off. Well, basically, that. I don't remember the real words, but and then there was a different kid that probably said, "God damn it." I think that was the same one. Might have been the same one who told me to play Numb and be less like you. He repeated that part when I was playing Steady, but that's like an earlier memory from maybe like 2009, 2010. I started off of 2012. Okay, so I don't remember too much from that day. When was I introduced to the arena director? Maybe it was the same day I first remember. I had my red card. Right now I have a purple one, but I haven't gone to that one in a long time. All right. So yeah, arena director asked me my name. I said like the street I am, and then one boy goes like, "I know where that is." Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, moving on. Another memory. Yeah. So January. I don't know if this is all in January. This may not be in any particular order, but I remember there was another kid that I was hanging around with, and we were in a room with a pool table room, and me and him together just like went up to the climbable thing. And we just like did some exploration. Don't worry, we didn't do anything fucked up or anything like that. We just did some exploration. You know, it's like Sonic and Tails exploring together, right? Get your mind there together. Yeah, so easy for you to say, buddy. You make those fucking jokes all the time. Have you seen your Paper Mario Let's Plays? Do you know what kind of shit you said in Kabu Shabu? Do you want me to tell you? Am I talking to myself here? Yeah, I am talking to myself. Okay. Crazy, easy. Wretched. Okay. There's another kid. What's that game where you have a circle thing, you have these pucks, if you go and then you slide it back and you gotta like make it go into the hole. There's that, and my dad picked me up. Let's see, another memory. Oh yeah, the FM transmitter thing. Okay, so one time it was like, "Are you a magician? I'm not doing that." And there's another moment where it's like the ice skating rink, which is next door to the soccer/football arena. And okay, so I didn't like play anything too quote unquote obscene. I like just play like the first 5 to 10 seconds of the Great Summer Tranquil by Pantera where he does the scream. And then the second one is Dragon Ball Z dubstep where Goku says Super Kamehameha Kamehameha. I don't know if that's the same one that has like voice clips of Optimus Prime. Sorry if I butchered and I don't remember right. It's one thing to remember something, but when you're trying to do it quote unquote in time, which in a way is unnatural. In a way, it is. 5 to 9, and I'm sorry, 9 to 5. Yeah, saying it right the first time didn't come natural to me for some reason. The relevancy filter is not a fucking joke. Yeah, it's not Mario's fault, it's mine. Yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, the relevancy filter is not a joke, my friend. That's my belief. But anyway, so So yeah, I was like standing in the corridor in between like the soccer arena and the cold area. Then I went walking around for a while. I think one of the guys inside there, in the ice rink area, said, "This is bullshit. This is bullshit." And then I was like walking around and there's a soccer area, but I was like out of it. It was like on the outside part of it where you like walk on the white part. And then this guy comes up to me and he goes like this, "Were you messing up the music?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, "Okay, you're gonna come with me." I was like, "You're not gonna do anything bad, are you doing?" Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. No, just kidding. Anyway, no, that didn't happen. But anyway, so yeah, boy, I'll tell ya, 2 times in a row, man. 2 songs in a row, man. All right, so yeah, he had me like go up to where it's around like where people get their food. There's this lady there, and I told her like yes, I was messing with the music, and it's like okay, with what? With my FM transmitter, where is it? It's in my bag, and it's like okay, here's the thing. I'm not bashing them in any way, and maybe in a way this is a good thing, but at the same time, it's possible that while standing at a corridor, they might see me holding my hand. But the thing is that what if they didn't? And I'm bringing this up because they didn't tell me to take it out of my bag and show it to them. No, they didn't make me show it to them. They just took my word for it. Unless they saw it. But yeah. Yeah, and she said something like, "I'm going to tell the supervisor to keep an eye on you." And also something like, "You're going to have to, I will kick you out if you do that. Keep doing it." She also said something like, "You're going to have to deal with the big guy of the YMCA." Oh no, the big guy. Yeah. Yeah, and I could have been covering for my cousin. Yeah, I could have been covering for my cousin who was 5 miles away with a more powerful transmitter doing that, and I could have been, and he could have been radioing me, telling me to stand in that corridor, and then make it look like timing wise I was doing it. So yeah, for all they know, if they didn't see that thing in my hand, I and assuming that they were not like they were not monitoring the locations and monitoring the bands and all that to see if there was like a widespread thing. Yeah, if they weren't doing that, then for all they know, I could have been covering for somebody. So yeah, there's that. Also, I used to have eczema on one of these things here, and I used to scratch it and it looked red. Uh, one of the guys, one of the guys said, "Hey, you got something up here?" And I said, "Yeah, I inherited it," but I guess I should have made more clear that yeah, okay, I inherited eczema probably, but or however the hell I got it. I don't know. Guess I'm gonna have to listen to more Papa Duck to make sure, that really is the case. If he ever brings it up, I mean, yeah, I admit I haven't watched everything on his channel, or you know, pew pew, bitch. You know, um, yeah. So, all right, let's go to another memory. You can. It's getting kind of long, so if you want to watch like what some of the stuff that happened in April and May of 2012, there's videos of that. Like April's the basketball place, and then May is arm wrestling and throwing balls. So I'm gonna skip that for now. Or so let me think. Okay, so there's another part where, all right, so the arena director, he didn't. So this arena director told me not to play music. Okay. And one time when I was going into doors, timing wise, it's funny. Me and him bumped each other in the corridor because there's also a corridor that's like has this really tall ceiling, and they probably got some ventilation going on. It's got a cool reverberation in it, and me and him went face to face. I was like, and then he said, "No more Pantera or Black Sabbath. Keep the kids calm." Why am I laughing so hard like Josh Jepson right now? Holy fuck. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll tell you another story about me being in that reverberation room. One time, like I think I was waiting to be picked up, and I got bored, so then I started blurting out, "Descend it down!" And I did that a few times, and then one of the workers came in and told me to keep it down, and said it was eerie. Okay. All right. So now, Now there was times where these they're probably teenagers. They would have their thing where they do their soccer things, their soccer matches, and there was a different guy like watching and all that, and he said I could play music. So all right, so let's say some of the tracks I played. One More Regret by Keshin. Um, Duality by Slipknot. Shit, those are a couple I remember. There was this blonde guy, I think he was in it, and he told me that I was his favorite guy in the whole YMCA, at least in the YMCA. And I think I was showing him my music collection on my PlayStation Portable. Nowadays I use my smartphone to go with me to listen to music, but back then I was the PSP boy in the PSP boy in the YMCA, or at least that I knew of. Hey, look, it's PSP boy. Some other kid said that. I know there's another kid who, when I walked to soccer game, he said, "It's Jesus!" I know there's another, there was a time on chat roulette or something where somebody said, "It's God himself." Himself. Yeah, alright, I'm not trying to, like, let stuff go to my ego, but at the same time, I want to have fun with it, right? Right, I want to have fun with it, yeah. I want to have fun with it, yeah. Okay. So anyway, yes, I am this guy. I am Jesse, the guy with the Harley Davidson hat and sunglasses, bitch. And the guy who listened to the squealy part Death Row by Pantera, and that was like a meme that I would do. I guess you could call that a meme, right? Where I would make myself sprint really fucking fast when that part came on. And I would do that over and over, and people just be looking at me and they love it. Yeah, alright, so let's get back here. So that blonde guy, I was showing him, I go away from my music collection, and he was like, I think it was him, I think he said, "Holy shit, dude." So you just got all these tunes, you know? Yeah, and he said, don't let anybody ever tell you what you can or can't, or at least what you can't anyway. Don't let anybody in this world tell you how you should be, so I can be myself. So that's really cool. So yeah, blonde guy, if you're watching this, yeah, I remember you. I got some video of you too. I still have video of the soccer things I could probably put up on an Irwin Yell or somewhere sometime. I could do that, and you can see that. Maybe I'll just show like short little clips. I don't know. One time I did play the full version of Sweet Victory, and I think you really liked it too. And okay. I'm sorry it took this long, and I don't remember if you asked me, so I'm sorry. But you remember that one song that I would play at the beginning of? It goes. That's Gematria, the Killing Name by Slipknot on their album All Hope Is Gone, track 2. So there you go. Alright. I'm sorry it took this long. Sorry it took so fucking long. I've been busy with Billy and Mandy. Whatever the fuck that means. Okay, anyway. Oh, this is going on for quite a while. I hope I don't get screen burning. Well, anyway. So now, let's move on. Not too much going on. I remember there was a blonde girl. Oh shit. Did I say anybody's names? I'm sorry if I did. But then again, it's probably not any names that weren't already mentioned in the videos, so I guess that's a rule I can follow. So I guess, okay. So there's this one blonde girl. Her favorite color is purple. Yeah, we were just kind of hanging out, and she was like sitting on one of the rubber balls watching the kids play. And it was like one day before my birthday. It was August 1st. And I was like, yeah, I know it's my birthday, but I'm not going to tell them. It's kind of like in a weird way, it kind of feels like I'm disturbing the peace. I mean, I should be able to say, hey, it's my birthday, but at the same time, yeah, birthday's just another day, really. It's like this year in 2021, I felt a lot of the time, like I used to feel like I gotta be on my A game, I gotta force myself to feel good. And you know what? In one way that's cool, but in another way it's like, oh god, it's like after a while you're like, oh Jesus fucking Christ, my birthday's coming up. I gotta force myself, right? So yeah, in 2021, my 26th birthday, I did like a lot of walking around, and I felt pretty shitty. Nowadays, I feel a lot better, and I got off eating a piece of cake every day. I know it's not as simple as that. There's other factors too, but anyway. Okay. So now let's fast forward. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on this. So okay, yeah. I heard about something going around at the YMCA like back in early 2013. And I got something, and then I like watched something with Yanks on TCM and all that. So there's that. 2013. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go to October and I'll tell the story again. It's fine. So in late October, I was doing another one of my I was about to have what I thought was going to be another regular day. I guess I can say their names. It's fine because I already mentioned them. So well, too late for that, bitch. I keep saying bitch a lot. Did I get that off of the buff guy, the deep voice guy? I was watching him play Double Agent back in March 2021. He said he's gonna beat its ass, old gen Double Agent. And he couldn't like get to interrogate and nail the frame, so I had to look at a video of him because he didn't have enough flash grenades and all that. I think because there's certain kits, right? Like depending on your trust meter when you start in New York, you know, depending on where you are in the trust meter, like sometimes you'll have flashes or not. Don't worry, if you're just tuning in now, I'm talking about a video game called Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent, released in 2006. Don't worry. It's not like, oh no, Spiritual Soul put out this NY video, we better take it down. Alright? Not like that. Don't worry, I'm just talking about video game. Don't worry, I'm not talking about what's currently going on or anything like that. I'll leave that out of this discussion. At least consciously, bluntly, anyway. But anyway, so... Alright, so I get up. There's these two girls. One is blonde, had a pink hoodie. One had darker hair, had a teal hoodie. And one of them spots me, and they said, "You will not believe who is here." And they're looking at me. And I'm getting to like the other side where the two big glass windows are, and then all of a sudden my left butt cheek I feel slapped, and she starts running through, and I chase after her, and then I pretend to be like Sam Fisher and go R trigger if you're playing on Xbox, but if you're playing on PC, it's probably on the left mouse. And you know what that means? I pretend to do that. Blah 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 blah. She kind of like goes away on and off. And then her friend, Peggy, the one with the teal hoodie, says she wants to be in a relationship with you. That little, yeah, she called her that. Not little peach, but the word after that was girl, so that's why I'm not comfortable with saying, like, I get it, but it's like, I'm not comfortable with saying, you know why. You know why, because somebody wants to make a YTP out of this, and they send it to me, and then they want to wonder, okay, well, hopefully this guy conducts himself well enough so that way he can hear a YTP of himself saying really bad shit, and he doesn't get like anxiety from quote unquote out of nowhere. And I'm not saying for that one guy that was all there is, absolutely not, but it can be a very contributing factor. So it's important to listen to voice recordings of yourself saying good things so that it becomes your dominant programming if you ever are going to listen to YTPs that people make out of you saying fucked up shit. If you're going to do that, then you better fucking balance it out. I'm telling you right now, the subconscious mind is not something to fuck with. I hope you know that. I really hope you know that. And I'm not saying that for that one guy who wears the beanie. I'm not saying that's all of his problems. You know, that's probably just like the tip of the iceberg, and then again, he probably did reprogram himself so that way that wouldn't phase him, right? I don't know. I admit that probably isn't even the beginning of the tip of the iceberg, and that probably didn't phase him anyway, and it's all good and all that, but anyway, alright, we're getting off track here. I thought I'd bring that up. Oh, my right arm! God damn! Okay. Happy setting. And it's a long video. Alright. Away. Away to the darkness. Away. Away to the darkness. Come me, show me the way. Okay. Enough. So anyway, yeah. She wants to be in a relationship with you. And it's like, okay, yeah. And like and then Lila, the blonde girl, I think that's her. She's like sitting down, like on like to the end of the stairs downwards, as her friend Patchy's talking to me. So they both go away for a while, and then I get off the track after a while. I go to I start looking around, and I see them like watching a hockey game, I think, and then they're sitting on the benches, and they look at me, and they're like that. Oh my god, now that I think about it, oh my. So that's how you like it, huh? I don't really know, I'm sorry. Maybe they were just like, oh my god, he found us. Take cover, it's official. I don't know. So, okay. I'm on a rock that D. Okay. So anyway, we go back. I start walking back at the track. And they appear again. And then she touches right part of her chest and she says, nice tits. Okay, and then start talking for a while. And then when we were like walking like where they used to have those cycle things that people would sit on and pedal, so somebody said this and that, and then she said, she's a dumb bitch. And then they asked me like, guess what my age is, and the one of them said 40, and I said bullshit, and then said really, and then they told me their real age and all that, and yeah, and then blah 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 blah, this and that. Then they told me, okay, you want my phone number, and I was like, okay, but I don't want to force anything on you. The problem is that I should have gave them my number too. I should have also given them my number. Classic fuck ups. Insert text here. Anyway. Quiver and fear. Gosh, quiver and fear. Quiver, oh Jesus Christ. Anyway. What the fuck was that? Yeah, so, yeah, give me a phone number. And she said, yeah, my parents don't let me, blah, blah, blah. I have to use this app, Haywire. So here's the thing. So I got both their phone numbers. Now, Pagy, see, I called her. I didn't call, I texted that number. And she said, yeah, I know someone named Lila, but it was like, even though I, like, described what I looked like and all that, it's like, no, you got the wrong number. But I think I got Lila's right because she told me before giving her phone number, she had like an app, like maybe like Haywire or something. And when I tried to call it regularly, because I didn't have a smartphone back then, if I had a smartphone back then, I could have installed Haywire and got to talk to her. Yeah, it's like, okay, Haywire, you have content in this number. This number is blah, 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 Haywire. Get the Haywire app and all that. It's like, I tried shooting text messages and all that. It's like, I never got any reply. So yeah. And I never saw them again after that. And here's another set of people I never saw again. So, okay, so then go fast forward to November. Ashley, who's got like darker hair, like maybe like brown or something, I don't know. And then we're also with this one girl who said hi to me on the first day of January 10th or whatever. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys remember? Yeah, he was mad at me because I wanted to make him a popcorn sandwich. He was mad at me because I stole his blueberry ice cream. And we'd have a role play where I chase him, one of the kids, and he was running on the hard floor, and I said, "Give me some blueberry ice cream, you fucker!" And then he fell to the floor laughing. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I hope you didn't hurt yourself. There's this other kid too who was like climbing stuff and he like fell down. And he would also like tell me to shout butt fuck. He was like, go ahead and shout it, and I did. And he started looking around like it's like nobody heard me, so I don't know. I don't know, maybe they did, but he didn't register it, or they just didn't care. I know there's something about my voice too. Right? But then again, it's not like people are deaf and totally irreceptible to it. Jesus Christ, what the words this guy's saying. So anyway, yeah, okay, back to Ashley. So we were standing outside of the basketball court. It's like where the windows are, and it's also like really close to like where one of the offices is at. So me, Ashley, and this girl that said hi to me the first time, back in January. I think it was the same one. Back in January, yeah, 2012. Oh yeah, why are you shaking? You nervous? Are you scared? Are you afraid? Oh yeah, there was another instance too where a couple of boys tried to get me with some girl. I was like, no, no thanks. And it's like, are you afraid? I think that girl was like wearing green or something. I don't know. It's like a sucker area. But anyway, let's get back to Ashley now. So we're standing outside of the thing, and she starts looking at me. It's like we're talking about like this and that, like blah blah blah. Starting a family. Does that turn you on? And it's like, I love you. You love me. And I'm looking at her, and then the other girl's like, she doesn't. And then Ashley says, yes, I do. The fuck? And I was like, yeah, I love you too, but it's like we don't really know each other, so it's like, okay, yeah, bro, I love you. I didn't say it like that, but it's like, okay, so you want my phone number? So she gives it to me, and I'm like, okay, shouldn't we test this first to make sure it's yours? Because I already had experience. I already had an encounter of two others. Yeah, you know how that went, right? And yeah, I should have given my number too. So fuck me. Okay. All right. So now, it's like no, it's in their purse. So it's in their purse. So it's like what? Can't you go get it? It's like what? Why can't you? And I don't remember why. And there was another instance where I was like, hey, I want to send you some cool ringtones, and she was like one of them was like voice commanding her phone, going like, Bluetooth, Bluetooth. Yeah, okay, so, and then we were looking at this one girl for the windows, like, she's saying something about her. It's like, okay, let's go and talk to her. And we told her what we were doing, like, we're looking at you, and they asked me if I think you're ugly. And I said, no, I don't think so at all. I think you're just fine the way you are. And she goes like, and she starts taps me or something like that. Yeah, no, I didn't think she's ugly at all. I think she was just fine. Don't worry about it, dude. So what does she look different? I don't give a fuck. Look good. Fuck yeah. Why do I feel like I'm talking in intonations like my dad now? Oh my fucking god. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Okay, we'll see ya later. Bye bye. And anyway, I never saw him again. But one time when I did come back, a boy did like come out of that area and he said, "Hey Jesse, you still like Ashley?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, I should have taken action and be like, okay, if she's not here, then you need to let her know that I tried contacting that number too, and that one was also claimed to be the wrong number. Yeah, so there's that. But another girl I did see again after that was the one that we were looking for the glass, and she said, "Hi Jerry," and I said, "My name's Jesse." And that was like when I walked into the soccer arena. Yeah, not exactly the arena, but like outside of it. It's like right between the outside of it and then right on the other side is where like a bunch of people got their workout equipment, like treadmills and all that, and the stuffers. So that's where that was. Okay, so yeah, I should have taken action. Blah blah blah. Fuck me, man. You know, I went to go see the Frozen movie in 2013, I think. Yeah, and we're gonna cut off after that. So thanks for listening. This is Jesse. Learn how to drive a car. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I'm just having fun here. My voice is also starting to do something funny. It's like even when you're reading Anton LaVey's thing, you don't get like this. Well, the thing is, I probably don't get all worked up like this, and I probably got some underlying things going on at the moment. So I might have been good then, but now I don't know. All right. This is Jesse. Still alive at the time of this. So I think it's November 2nd, 2021. Yeah, I'll see you around. 45 minutes. Yeah, so bye. Oh yeah. Oh, I think Lexi one time she said hi to me. Like she said like this. Hi, Jesse. And her hair was like way longer at the time. It was around that fitness equipment. I think she was like brushing it on. All right. Now I gotta keep going. Bye. No, we're not going away. I'm sorry, I forgot one more. So here's another guy that I like have come up to me while I was on the track. I don't think we ever really talked again after that. We did kind of like see each other. I know that. But one time when I was walking on the track, um, this guy just goes up to me while I'm on the track and he's like, "Hi, I'm Brad." And I think he like wear over the head headphones, so that's like another way to identify him. Another moment, I can't believe I forgot this. But one time I was like in my Harley Davidson house doing my thing, and this big group of guys, all wearing hats, all did like 1 or 2 laps running. Like all of a sudden, this big swarm of guys wearing hats, like they just stepped onto the track, and then they were in this group and they were all running through the track, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna join them. Team Jesse, right? I don't even know. There's probably some other thing. But anyway, okay, that should probably cover it for now. Bye-bye! We're probably gonna be here all day, but I'm having a lot of fun with this, I assure you. But okay, so there's another one where I was walking a track, doing my thing, lip syncing, blah 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 blah, and then these kids are throwing balls at me. And I came down, I was like, okay, one of them's doing it, but another one's like really cool about what I'm doing. He's like, and I was like, I don't know, haters? Exactly. And he asked me what I listened to. I said, I listen to Pantera and Slayer, and he says, Data boy! Alright, now, maybe I can okay. And then there's a smaller basketball court that's like by the fitness equipment. And I said like, hey, I'm gonna hide under this thing. And then one guy said, I don't know, there might be cooties under there. And yeah, and then like one time in there, I think I got hurt or something. It's like, oh no, Jesse's hurt. It's like, okay. Or one kid got to do a falcon punch. Ouch, my belly. Epic fail. Okay. Stop. Stop, please stop. Okay. Oh, okay. So I need to tell you something right now. So after I was filming this vlogging, I looked at myself in the mirror. Now I don't know if I'm having something going on, but I never remember ever seeing this before in my entire life. So I feel kind of hot right now. My right arm is kind of sore from holding this camera. I should have alternated more. Jesus Christ, Jesus gods. What are you thinking, boy? And I'm hoping this is just a temporary perception. But I looked at myself in the mirror and I looked a certain way. And I don't know if it's because it happened from staring at myself with this filter, this effect, this visual effect, and I looked at myself. Because when I looked at myself in the mirror, like I'm looking at myself right now, I looked like, and I'm not saying this in a racist way or anything, I'm just looking at it how it is. Like, I looked more slightly brown. Like I was looking at myself, I was like, God, I'm hot. And it's like, I'm looking at myself, it's like my face is darker than it usually is. And it's like, hey, it's getting kind of brown. And it's like, what the fuck is this? And it's like, and I'm also feeling kind of this, like I'm kind of high up on something. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if some kind of force. Okay, I don't mean mystical forces. I mean scientifically, like if somebody's beaming something at me right now, and they can hear every word I'm saying, and they're beaming me. They might be beaming me right now. They're saying they're like doing it as a warning, like, okay, dude, you better knock it off, or we're gonna cook you, right? I don't know if that's what's happening right now, because I did basically like spell out. I basically told people that everyone is an AM transmitter. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm being taken out or. So if that does happen, like if I don't mean to be over dramatic, maybe this is just a temporary perception thing. I mean, I'm gonna feel fine a while, but if you do not see another video for a super long time, then you better start asking questions and you better start harassing me, asking me to answer you. Okay? And if you don't hear back from me for a while, then you better. I mean, I don't usually ever ask anybody to ever make my stuff famous, but if something does happen, if you assume that something has, then I want you to get this out there and get out the information I shared too to help people, okay? I mean, you'll probably do that anyway, but I mean, like, really good if it turns out something happened. So, okay, I'm gonna go on. You take care. Bye. Fuzz, dandruff, piece of shit. Yeah, tips. Had it! One more. One more. One. Alright. So one time I was kicking the balls around. This is when I was like wearing a different kind of shoe, I think. Maybe. So a shoe flies off of my foot. And believe it or not, it flies up so fucking high up that not only does it do that, but it lands on like one of the rafters or whatever, and the shoe gets stuck up there, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to go call somebody for help. And wouldn't you know it, I go looking around, and so conveniently there's a long pole sitting around, so I grab it, and this one kid helps me out, and we're like, crap. And then we get it down, and then I give him a quarter and some bubble gum, and the other kid gets some too. All right, now, God, stop! I just gotta live. Oh my God, I am so sorry, but you can tell from the time code that's going on, and you're probably just anticipating more and more funny bullshit after this. I got another, and this one is one time I was like giving out some extreme sour warheads, and Derek, I asked him, what's your favorite flavor? He said blueberry, and then I gave him a extreme sour warhead as blueberry. He said, thank you. And you're getting out candy. There was another guy who said, you love Jesus? I said, yeah. He said, don't listen to corn. What's that laugh? Okay, you got any more? Do you have any more or not? Do you have any more or not? Do you have any more or not? Ah.